Hello, beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to start out by pulling 3 important things you need to know at this time. Now we're going to jump into your coffee cup and see what's coming your way. 2 of them wanted to come forth. We have a transformation and discovery. Transformation coming reverse. Okay. And 2 more. Okay, there's actually 4 more things. 4 things that you need to know at this time is coming forth. A teacher is going to lead you to an honoring path. We're going to dive deeper into these and see what these people are. Let's see what they are for you. Okay, it seems like here there's some movement, a flow of energy coming to you. It can be seen as an inspiration, or it can be, I see someone actually has a club in their hand. The club has maybe, this kind of looks like a tray which has a little mouse on top of it. Maybe somebody's chasing you down, okay? The chasing down can be indicative of maybe someone actually chasing you down to a direction that you are feeling like you're being chased at this moment from a space, or maybe you are pushed out of a place, but it seems like here that's the right direction that you need to go to. So if you're feeling like, okay, we're going to see if your cards show up 5 of Cups energy. Maybe you're feeling like you're losing something. You're not getting what you're desiring. Maybe this is something that you worked on and somebody's like, you're running here in your hand with your creation right there. We have a peacock. Somebody is on top of the peacock, which I see number 3, which is your creativity. Maybe there's a creative project that you have been working on for a while now, and there's a person with authority chasing you away from there. Now we have a teacher here. Teacher upright can indicate a mentor that will be guiding you. And I feel like this is someone new. This is not the person that is chasing you, because I told you this looks like a tray with a rat on top of it, a mouse. That can symbolize actually shrinking into one space. Maybe someone is actually trapped in a space and they're competitive. You are actually challenging them, or maybe your existence is a challenge for them. That's why maybe they want to take you out of that space, because I see this kind of looks like with the handle a sword as well. So it can be maybe they're trying to create a war, and if you resist to it, that's why transformation showed up in the reverse. You're going to be resisting the transformation. That's why it's leading you towards a new discovery here. Maybe if you're dealing with a certain person and like their behavior pushing you out of a certain place, maybe in a work environment, you're getting brutally criticized by someone, even though though you're doing everything correctly. I feel here the energy tells us you really need to start looking at the place that if this is a service, serving to your highest good, because it seems like there's an honoring path. There's a better path appearing for you. So if you're feeling like getting pushed out of a certain place, grab your good work and leave that place. This can be a relationship. Maybe you're dealing with a person who is over their head. They have lots of things happening in their life, and in a negative sense, maybe they don't have financial aligned, or they don't have career aligned, they don't have a future for themselves, and they cannot really offer you anything in this situation. And maybe they're taking all of this out on you. They're trying to. I don't think Aries can be challenged that way, but they're probably trying to reflect that energy to you. It's time to go on a new journey and discovery, okay? It's safe to go on to that, but carry and take everything that you're bringing on the table with you, okay? Do not leave a part of you or piece of you or financial thing, or maybe even the gifts that you get for this person. Take everything with you. I'm not just saying this because a life advice or something that I know that I have done in the past, because I didn't know that much when I was going through these kind of things. But I see that you are right here grabbing the peacock, which is your accomplishment, the things that showed for that you're doing. You're carrying them with you together. This is the message. It wants you to take it with you because it's meant for you. And as soon as you actually have the intention to get out of that space, you can see there's a new pathway opening here. There's a star, a new person and there's a chunk of money, and maybe this is a better job offer, an authority figure is offering you that, and they have decision-making power, and they have the integrity, and this is also outside of your comfort zone. It can be physically maybe going to somewhere that is outside of your comfort zone. It can be also exploring an area that's outside of your comfort zone that you're going to be doing, working on a different subject, doing different stuff. So it feels overall to me, there's something here like will take you out of that the discovery stage, and will take you from that comfort and stagnant zone, and which is a victory right there. We can see a victory kind of forming a cup here. Cup indicates new beginning, emotionally fulfilling new beginning. For some of you, if this is career wise, maybe some of you are manifesting a new job or a promotion at the job space. It can even be like somebody's ship is sinking, and maybe you are trying to do the right thing and be loyal to them. I feel like here, instead of trying to be loyal, maybe keeping it quiet is the key here, because sometimes when we see in the surface level, we don't know what's going on behind the curtain. Really, if that's your case right now, you don't know what's truly happening, and if you're reading from one perspective, you need to wait for the other perspectives to unravel, because I see there's an angry person here appearing. So this might be someone that has been hurt by this person's actions, or decisions that has been made before you. So that's why I see that you're going to be victorious. You might get the recognition, you might get the real work so you can take care of it. But either way, there is a person here with like an anger coming forth, and I feel like there's a wave they're bringing too. But this doesn't mean that it's going to affect you in the wrong way or a negative way, because I see that you're wearing your shades right there, sunglasses. I don't know if you can see those glasses right here. And I also see there's a heart actually forming. So this is this person coming forward, maybe with anger, and you will have the capacity to handle what they need to be taken care of. And that will put you in maybe even give you confidence. That's what the shades are. And you're going to be shading over others. Okay, you're going to be on an elevated level. You're going to be the one taking care of business. We have a W here. It can be in the first name or the last name of someone. It can be your win here that you're going to accomplish. Okay. In your heart space, I see the waves here. Waves can also symbolize, I see the waves recently in Two of Pentacles energy. Two of Pentacles is actually symbolizing, we have also a couple like little waves, because this is not ocean, this is a river actually. Waves can be something's new or coming into your life, but also if we take it as Two of Pentacles, there's actually a storm happening behind it. You might be very careful with the challenges that you're taking on here. It can be again about a relationship too, or friendship, or maybe a project that you're starting, and it can have the possibility of burning you out, and it can really create a lot of storm in the background. So you can overcome the storm if you are actually doing like a balanced work, which I said the balance. Now I'm looking at the temperance at the same time here too. It wanted to show up to tell you that be very mindful while you are taking care of things. Okay, you see the storm on the background, the waves, and she's actually starting waves here too. However, she's actually grounded on the earth as well, meaning so you can go with your passion, desires, follow the teachers and honoring path, and go on a new adventure and discover something new. But also, like this is your heart's desire, yes, follow it, but be mindful of the waves as well. Don't get like lost in the sea, because that can create mental turmoil. I feel like also maybe material turmoil too. Okay, so if this is something that requires you to spend some money on, be careful that you do not jump with both feet, basically. Okay, the heart shape here, bringing people to energies. We have kind of like a porcupine here, and as well as I see like an eagle's face right there. Porcupine has its own defense. Okay, it's protected naturally, but the eagle is a predator, so also like a prey, bird of prey. So over the heart, they're coming together. So these two characters are actually finding a common ground to create something that they love, or grow something that they love. At the end of the day, we have an elephant's horn, a baby elephant right here. It can lead to something satisfactory when it comes to wealth, abundance, resources, and long-term financial stability. But the thing is, the problem part of this is going to be one of them is an earth animal, the other one is an air animal. Earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. However, Aries, you are none of those, but this can be in your chart, okay? It can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. Another thing here, maybe you are the mediator of these two characters coming together, and you're the in-between person who's going to create a deal with them, and you're going to benefit from it, okay? So instead of maybe trying to see the differences, maybe you can, what they love together, see the common parts of these two while you're bringing them together. Another thing here, towards the end of the timeline, I see that you're sitting on a throne. So this can be a massive deal for some of you. I feel like maybe this is even family members that you're bringing together, becoming a teacher, discovering what's good for you, like this gold. He's actually discovering a gold right there, finding the gold, and using that to maybe teach others what's best, what's for the highest good. And you're choosing and creating an honored path for yourself and for others to walk on. That's why I feel like you are sitting on a throne right here. You might even become an authority of some sort. As that authority, you're gonna maybe even like hand people over this crown, this flowers. Like you're gonna be the one who has the authority to grant people their wishes, okay? Which is a very powerful position for you. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see someone here, kind of looks like they have glasses, they're folded their hand like that, put it on their chin. Somebody's contemplating something. Here, your desire seems like it has some time, or you see it's just creating a flat surface. Maybe the way that you are trying to make this happen is not the way to go, okay? You see, like when we flipped it and tried the second time, it is moving forward really fast. So instead of maybe trying the same methods over and over again and having no results, maybe you need to mentor, teacher, people coming into your life and pick their brain, learn from them, and have the intention of the honoring path, and then the manifestation, the solution will come forth. You can see the bunny right there. Bunnies actually symbolizes fast-growing wealth for you. There's still some time for that to happen, but it seems like an outside resource is actually maybe bunnies indicates like scared energy as well. So this can be something that you should be careful while you're approaching it. Do not scare it away, and carefully approaching it and then calling it towards you, which will come forth. This can turn into something that will multiply really fast and grow really fast and bring maybe multiple sources of income into your life. When it comes to your heart space, I told you there's a person here contemplating, thinking. So maybe this is a person who thinks a lot and plans a lot. It can be someone that you need to get some advice from. But at the end of the day, I see here letter S, number 6. Number 6 can be unconditional love. I see letter C like Cecilia in someone's first name or the last name. K, Kate, or Carrie. What happens is somebody attached to number 6 here has a microphone and speaking to it. So there's a second desire coming forward. So I was going to say maybe you have someone in your heart space that you're listening to, following to, has unconditional love for you, might be going on stage. But because it just formed another wish, this can be your desire as well. Maybe you want to have a platform and talk to many people. The opportunity of grabbing a microphone can come in within a couple months to you, or maybe very soon. But then you're not going to stay small because you're going to get really big. It seems like maybe some of you are like going viral on something. It can be, or attracting an audience to yourself. It can be also, if you're a teacher, you're getting a microphone maybe on a bigger stage to speak to a lot of people. I see there's a Medusa energy here. Medusa, if you know her story, even though we think she is actually, she's a negative character, she never really did any hurtful things by herself. She's been used. And so this is someone outside your comfort zone. And I see letter S, look, okay, here we have 3 S H maybe, or I know the letters are not really pleasant now when you open it up, but this can be like a Sarah. Number 3 can be creativity. Someone creative, maybe their energy is being used by somebody else. Okay, and they're outside of your comfort zone, and you have very thick walls around you. So I feel like this can even be a person that you pushed away. Maybe you didn't really see that they're being used by others, their energy being used and abused by others. But this is basically telling you maybe being a little flexible is good without allowing them into your space fully. You should be a little bit flexible and maybe see what's the truth behind their actions or the things that happen with this person. Okay, this is showing up because there's something that you're learning from it, or something benefiting you're going to benefit from it. That's why they're appearing in your energy. Maybe there is someone that you're still cannot forgive because of the wrongs they have done to you. It seems like they're lingering outside of your energy field and causing you to draw the strong boundaries, and which is not really allowing you to go ahead and do the discovery of certain areas. But when you do, there are mentors and also an honoring path is waiting for you. So it's good to explore and maybe revisit some past things that you pushed away, the people you pushed away, or maybe currently you are dealing with someone who wants to enter into your space, and explore why this person is maybe irritating you. Okay, maybe just getting you alert. Let's see your tarot now, what that needs to tell you. 10 of Wands is a heavy burden, guys. I told you in the beginning, I felt in the cup as well. You're taking on a challenge, and you're maybe dealing with a person that is a hard, tough cookie, or they're trying to like push you away, even though you have everything on your burden and you're the one taking care of everything. This person might be actually trying to push you away because they don't want you to get the all credit. But in this case, I feel like it's going to be their loss, your gain. So keep moving forward. But the 10 of Wands also indicates that if you are carrying the whole weight of the world on your back, you need to ask for help. You can ask for divine guidance. You can ask for spiritual help. You can also ask for like physical help. And this can be the people that you know or you don't know, or maybe pick up a phone and do your research. But it seems like your 10 of Wands is some burden on your back can be lifted up if you really ask for that to be lifted up. We have here Sernunos, which is number 15. This is devil energy. A lot of green I feel like some of you might have like heart chakra issues happening. Maybe you're not really allowing love to come in, or you're not really allowing yourself to do the things that you are passionate about, you want. You might be feeling like passion usually comes from the root chakra too, with the red color. However, this is about love. And because you might be feeling, if I do that, I'm going to, you see, they fall asleep and here the demons are coming. I am going to drop my shield if I do the things that I love. It can be the block here, or maybe if I allow someone. This is actually, if you think about it, you bring about it. So stop thinking about the things that you don't want to experience. Rather focus your energy onto the things you want to experience. This can be Capricorn energy. Maybe there's someone stubborn that you're dealing with. So the green color, the heart chakra, come to me as maybe approaching situation with more compassion can turn the tables around here. We have King of Wands. This is your energy. Exactly. When you start to see that this is not something that you cannot handle, that you're very ready to do that, and nothing can really revert you from your path. You're strong, powerful, and confident, King of Wands. You will manage to get your heart's desire. You will manage to become the authority and go into the new adventures that you want with a lot of confidence, because King of Wands is your masculine side. The one who takes care of things, the one who steps into the unknown with confidence, and also takes care of business, not really only just mindlessly, impulsively steps into it. He deep down in there knows what to do in every situation. 10 of Swords is like a dramatic ending coming forward. And the thing is, I told you, you're going to accomplish success. You're overcoming some heavy burdens on your back, maybe even mental challenges that you're going through, and you are fully sitting on your throne. And some people or some situations that doesn't work for you anymore is coming to an end. But don't think about it as the end of the story. This is the rock bottom, and then you see the sun shining on the background is actually your new day coming forward. So this is overall, if you know the Nine of Swords, it's the nightmare. Having a nightmare about something's not getting handled the way you want it to be, or it's like going bad all the time. It's coming to an end now, so you can fresh start and not think about it anymore. This is something that wants to leave your life, and it is leaving maybe a little bit dramatically, but we're going to get clarifiers too and see. You're not going to dwell on too much. I feel like this can be painful initially while you are on the peak power, taking care of things. This can feel like maybe you're actually getting a promotion after you're overcoming all this hard work, and your best friend stops talking to you because you're earning more now. Okay, it can be like that kind of a sudden and unexpected, but in the deep down, the way they're treating you, you know that they are not going to celebrate with you. Okay, this is an example. It can be applied to any other situation. But the thing is, though, the sun is right there. Optimism, positivity, good days. The sun is shining on the background, is coming to the peak level, which is the most positive things are manifesting in your life. So this has to be gone. This has to be done in order for you to see the true sunshine. Okay. Four of Pentacles, again, a lot of signs keep getting this Four of Pentacles energy. And I feel overall here, Four of Pentacles is actually holding back. Restraining yourself, or maybe overspending, overthinking, overindulging, or maybe not indulging at all, starving yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. So Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly on the things that are not really serving you anymore, and letting go of the things that really serve you a lot. If you think about it mentally, it's like you're doing an amazing job. No, I don't. That's letting go of something that serves you, a thought, that belief serves you perfectly, letting go of that very easily, okay? You're doing an amazing job that you should be repeating that to yourself 100 times, 20,000 times a day, okay? Hundreds of times. And if somebody's telling you, oh, I don't like your hair, it's your opinion. You should just push it away. But what you do is, oh, you don't like it? Really? Should I change it? Then you doubt the things. You're allowing things that do not serve you so easily, and letting go of the things that serve you easily too, okay? It's about the balance. And then that's why Four of Pentacles coming to you and tell you, lock up the treasures that are serving you and let go of the things that are not serving you, but create a balance here, okay? Another thing we have, the Queen of Wands is a beautiful energy too. When you do, not only the action plan is coming to you, also physical confidence, mental confidence will come to you as well. So you will actually make your moves in silence and create a storm, a blaze, basically here. You can see that's really changing things around for you. She has the cat here. Cat is a symbol of independence. So some of you might be actually coming to this stage to like an independent way. But it seems like you're eventually going to become independent in your endeavors, okay? Like the honoring path, that maybe you're going to pick up a mentor. A mentor might be restricting you as well, but when you let that go, you're going to start shining brighter than ever. 10 of Wands comes with the 8 of Swords. Yes, this is actually, you're taking a lot of burden on your back, limiting your capacity to do other stuff. Maybe at work, you're working overtime, but this is blocking you to go pursue a hobby that you have, which can maybe double your income, okay? And be aware of that, because the 8 of Swords is an illusion that she's not really tightly tied down. She can actually drop these threads, right, when she wants to. But it's about deciding, the mental decision, because the Swords is the decision energy. 4 of Pentacles comes forth again with the Devil. So that restrictive thinking is restricting your actions, okay? And the thing that when I look at this picture, this is how I interpret that. He has one thing that he's holding on to too tightly, very precious to him. One thing he's displaying, okay? And 2 Pentacles, he's basically stepping on them. 2 golds he's disrespecting here. So, like I said, there's some value you have, very precious, that can elevate your position situation. You might be ignoring them, or you might be stepping on them here. Be aware. With the King of Wands becomes the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is clarity, new idea, and launching forward very by trusting yourself. Ten of Swords comes with the Sun, which is clear. Like what's leaving your life is bringing something very optimistic, opening up a new door. And the Sun brings the Wheel of Fortune, a massive change for the better. And the Wheel of Fortune can symbolize you also not only hitting the jackpot, but also going there and grabbing the ticket, grabbing the check for the jackpot. Okay, so you might have to take some action in order to receive that. Four of Pentacles comes with the Seven of Swords, and I'm telling you here, this is something that you're locking away or giving out too freely. Seven of Swords here comes forward as a tactical card for me, for you. I feel that's the energy here. Like he's actually approaches the situation and ends the war without a bloodshed, which indicates that you need to change your strategy when it comes to this. It can be emotions. For Pentacles, usually material energy, money, career, success energy. But you might have to change approach the situation with a different strategy here. Queen of Wands comes with a Death card. And I think Pisces got the same card at the same here, this card at the end. So you are confidently moving towards a new direction, but that will also, we have fire on the background, we have the sun on the background. That will require you to end something, end a thinking pattern, or maybe you want to be all by yourself and do things by yourself. But the Three of Pentacles is clarifying that you need to maybe get some partners going, okay? Ask for some help. Do not carry the whole world's burdens on your back, okay? Three of Pentacles, teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys. Let's pull your planetary alignment card and see what that has to say to you. We have a zodiac sign card coming. Aquarius energy. Aquarius is intellectual energy with the Ace of Swords. So every idea, every inspiration coming to you, even though you don't have the time to pursue that at the moment, write it down, keep a note of it, because there might be an inspiration in all of those that will guide you towards your highest good. This energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So if you're coming up with the technological ideas that use the technology in a way that will help you with your things, it seems like it is going to really get you to where you want, or even bring you some freedom and idealistic, like it's going to lead you to your ideals. Okay, it can bring freedom and that way too. Let's pull your affirmation. Oh wow, I love that. This is root chakra color, by the way. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. So basically, I said a lot of like a green here. The heart chakra is the love, focusing on the love. But also I mentioned with the red color honoring path, it's something that will ground you, like that will manifest in the material world. And the material world, the more we have, if you don't have that inner safety feeling, the more you have, the more lack you will feel. But this is actually tells you that my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. This means that universe loves you. You're here for a reason. If you believe otherwise, you're being the rebellious one, which fits with your personality as an Aries. However, this might not really be serving your highest good. Okay, so know that the love of the universe is within you, and universe always loves and supports you. All right, beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, comment down below and let me know, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.